and I am getting ready to do a cooking video, and I haven't done one in a while just because of the move and just the craziness that goes along with that. But one of the things that I'm going to try tonight is I'm going to try, we got some of these Thrive Life Simple Plates, and I'm going to give this a try tonight. And now I've never done any of these. I have cooked with Thrive food before, but let me tilt it so you can see it. There's kind of a glare on the box. I have cooked with Thrive before, but I've never used one of their Simple Plate meals. And this one here is, it says Italian style beef. So we're gonna give this one a try and see how it tastes. All right, so I got my little trusty little knife, and I like that it's sealed, so you know no one's been in it and messed with it and anything like that. So we're gonna open it up, and oh, well that's kind of cool. So you have your tomato sauce, you have your onions, you have your Parmesan cheese, the beef, your vegetable, oh, even your pasta's in here. So you've got your pasta, and this is balsamic glaze, so that looks yummy. And then you even have your garlic and your seasoning. So your Italian seasoning and your garlic. Oh, and it comes with a, oh, that's good because I wasn't quite sure how to make it. So it comes with, if I can get it out, the recipe card, which is kind of nice, and it's hole punch. So if you want to put it in a 3-ring binder, that would be great. You could and you can just collect these. And if you decide like you like this dish, but maybe you didn't want to get the box again, and you had all the rest of the stuff here, you could actually make this out of the Thrive food. So that's kind of nice. And it says it takes about 22 minutes in order for it to be done. And it also has on the card, like if you have any allergies, so dairy and wheat. All right, so this is pretty cool too. I wanted to show you this. Back here, here are all the directions, and there are 1, 2, there are 3, 4, 5, and they coordinate with the numbers on the package. So this makes it actually really easy. Like my kids could even do this. As a mom, you know, there are nights when you get really busy, and you know, and you have kids that are older, and you know, right now I have my middle son Jack is wanting to cook a lot, and he would find very easy to cook because it's numbered in the way that it should go. He can just follow the directions on this page and cook an entire meal, and something more than just like, you know, scrambled eggs or fried potatoes or something like that. He could actually put together something I mean, so far, just the smell of it coming out of the box, I'm a garlic lover. Like the smell of the garlic and the onions are like, you know, making me really hungry. So, but I really do like this. I like how it's laid out, and it's very, very simple to follow. So one of the other nice things that I didn't see before that I'm just seeing now is up here, it says kitchen gadgets. It'll tell you what you need. So you're gonna need a medium sauce pot and a large saute pan, a skillet, and a strainer. So that's good to know for somebody who is a relatively new cook. Like I said, if my kids were doing this, this is laid out really nicely. And like I said, I'm looking at this from the point of view of a mom. This is something that would be really easy to teach my kids how to cook, just especially with a child who is like my Jack, who is a very in-the-box type of cooker, where I'm just kind of a handful of this, a pinch of that. This is very precise directions for somebody like him, who is a very precise and particular child. Right, so I'm going to start with heating up my water for my pasta. So I've got 8 cups of water here, like the instructions say. And we're just gonna pour that in there. Our water has started boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this open and put the pasta in the water here. And let's see, it says to let it cook for 8 to 10 minutes, let that boil. So we're gonna start with 8 minutes. All right, so I have got my garlic here, and I'm just going to kind of saute that in this pan, just to kind of get it fragrant, I think. And then the other thing that I also did is I've measured out to go in here for all the other stuff. is 4.5 cups of water. So there was 4.5 cups of water that's gonna have to go to help kind of refresh the vegetables and meat. So that's gonna go in here also. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the water to the garlic right here. And then we are going to start adding our beef mixture and our vegetables. Then we're going to put our onions in. Okay, there's our onions and our Italian seasoning mix. And then we're going to stir this. And we're going to let this simmer for about 6 to 7 minutes is what the instructions say. I'm going to go ahead and drain this. I'm going to put a little oil in it because this isn't quite ready yet, so that our pasta doesn't stick together. So now we are going to add the tomato sauce in it. And then whisk that in real well. It's starting to thicken up really nice. I was a little hesitant there because it looked like it was going to be kind of watery, but it's not. It's actually, that sauce is thickening up really, really well. All right, and we're going to let this simmer for about 3 to 4 more minutes. All right, so our 3 minutes is up, and this is all the meat and vegetables and everything have been refreshed. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put our cooked and drained pasta in here. I'm going to add this. There we go. And we're just going to toss it around in the sauce. All right. And then we are going to add the Parmesan cheese to it. All right. And we're just going to let that go for about a minute or two so that it can kind of soften the cheese and kind of absorb the flavors into the pasta. So now we are going to add the balsamic glaze. Ooh, it's got a little seal to it, so hold on. Gotta pop that. Here we go. And we're gonna go ahead and pour this in here. Well, maybe it's super thick. There we go. That looks yummy. Ooh, that smells good too. I like the smell of balsamic. Okay. And now we're going to toss the pasta and the vegetables and the meat all with that. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. That balsamic glaze just kind of makes that dish. All right, so we're going to taste this and we're going to see if it needs any salt and pepper in it. All right, so it needs just a tad bit of salt and a little bit of fresh ground pepper. And then we're going to toss that together. That's actually really good. That balsamic glaze gives it a little bit of a sweet taste to it, but that is really good. So I'm going to feed it to my husband now and see what he thinks of it.
That's awesome.
You like it?
I do like it. It's got a great flavor. Yeah, the meat is sweet. The noodles are tender. This is a great meal and it's fast.
Yeah, and I dirtied 1, 2, 3, 4 pans. Well, 2 pans, a measuring cup, and a strainer. So
all right,
that was it.
That's a keeper.
Yeah. So
That's a keeper.
So this one was the Tuscan style beef. I'll show you the box again. So that was the one that we did tonight, and it is really good. I really like it. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and more updates as we go.